Hey everyone, it's Richard RS4. Today I'm going to be going over just new house leaks related to the next Greenville update. Recently got some just new house leaks, just information related to the Greenville highway / map expansion coming in mid-December. Today I'm just going to be going through all that, so stick to the end of the video to not miss out on anything. I'm also trying to hit just 6k subs before the end of December. Recently hit 5k, so the next goal is 6k, so subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get started. So if you don't know, Greenville of course is supposed to going to be adding a highway / map expansion. Supposedly this update is going to be double in size of the current map, so literally the current Greenville map, which is honestly really big, it's going to be double in size of that. And there's going to be a new highway, I believe some trails, and maybe even a new town. Yeah, there's definitely a new town and just some more stuff. Supposedly in this update they're also adding new kind of just house variants, which I will be going over in this video. So we're just in the Greenville community news, and if we just scroll up, this was posted yesterday by, I don't know who, but I guess it was posted on like Twitter or X, whatever you call it. And we have a photo of this house, which honestly looks super cool. The interior for this is honestly really like nicely modeled. Everything is 3D on this, so it honestly is looking really nice. We have 3D cupboards, even the microwave, the fridge, we have a coffee maker, we have a toaster. I really like the lighting that comes down from the cabinets. This is super cool. I wonder how long this took to make. Like all this like attention to detail is actually crazy. So I don't know like how long this take. Like everything is modeled here, I'm assuming. So like look at all this flower pot or just tree pot right there. Like everything is super detailed. I'm assuming all this is very optimized, but everything is like very detailed, so I don't know if this is very optimized. Greenville usually goes all out for their house, kind of like decals, not decals, just models and stuff like that. We have another photo right here, just a close-up. They have like kind of like a tray here. Just look at the detail on that oven / stove, whatever you call it. Just look at that detail. That's actually crazy. You have like the oven top, or sorry, stove top, like all 3D. Even the knobs, you have buttons on the front. There's the oven right there. So like this is super cool. Like the microwave. We have another door in the background. We have some kind of like pot lights right there. We have like a soap kind of container there. Even got kind of like that modern style like sink in the middle of the island, which this is honestly super cool. So I don't know which house style this is going to be in. If I keep scrolling up, I guess this is a house. I don't even know if you count this as a house, but maybe it could be apartment or whatever you call it. I don't think this interior is related to the one they just posted, or this is the outside, sorry, not related to the interior. This is, I'm assuming, some sort of barn, and we have some sort of big garage door, which honestly makes me to believe maybe they would add like something like wider, like a plane or something. Like this is like a plain door, right? Or it's just a barn in general, but this is just super cool. Like I don't even know, like you could fit like so much stuff. I believe this door should open, so that is pretty cool. Or it could be like a glass door, like a window, but I don't think it is because there's like those poles on the side. So I'm assuming this is like maybe like a big garage where this door should open. Maybe even I would assume for planes, but we have like the detail on the top for like they put on the roofs. We have the garage door right there. We got the door, little canopy right there. So this is honestly super cool. And basically the person who I guess who just posted this leak said, "Is this cute, friends?" Which honestly looks really cool. Like this is really nicely modeled. So I'm looking forward to see that. I'm assuming this is going to be in the new highway kind of map expansion because it looks fit. Supposedly in this update, like a new kind of police station is coming, posted by Hunter, just saying will there be a PD agency ad for Brookmeyer, or people will have to make their own. Basically he said a new OCSO station spot, so that is super cool. Shout out for Hunter for actually responding to the community and just kind of keeping everyone updated, because I know police is like a very big kind of course it's an RP game. A lot of people RP just police related, and of course civilians. So this is pretty cool. Like, and there's a ton of, like, honestly I think there's like 3 or 2, I think there's actually 3 different types of like police kind of counties or just kind of spots or whatever you call it. I'm not a police person, so I don't know, but like 3 different types of kind of like police liveries, whatever you call it, for like kind of counties, I guess you could say. So that was pretty cool in Greenville. Leading up to the next car, we have some sort of like interior leak, which I'm assuming this is going to be in an interior for a car. It's a Saab 900, I'm assuming, because that is a very Saab kind of interior, which this is super cool. So they're actually adding a fictional Saab. We did actually know that they're going to add like a Saab 900, which these are the 2 leaks right here, which honestly is looking super cool. I love the Saab 900. These things are turboed, I think, on some trims, maybe the higher trim. I think that badge actually says turbo right there, so this thing is looking super cool. Looks like real life, but of course they have to change it because it has to be fictional. Of course Saab is like went bankrupt, they're not even in business, so I don't even think they're gonna copyright anyone, to be honest. But they gotta change it somewhat, so that is pretty cool. Supposedly I guess they're adding a coupe trim because this photo right there looked like a coupe right there, like kind of how it like slopes up and it has a wing right there. So I mean, it's kind of hard to tell with this car because the convertible and the coupe look very similar, but I'm assuming this is going to be for a convertible trim as well, because usually if they add convertible or interiors, it's a convertible, right? They don't have like regular interiors for coupes. So that is pretty cool. This thing looking super cool. It's just a rough draft. I don't think this is actually modeled in Blender yet, but I'm assuming they're gonna start working on this. I wonder how long this is gonna take. Usually when they model stuff, it takes a long time. I wonder how much time it takes to like model cars, but it does take a lot of time. You have a radio right there, kind of like AC vents and some other like just kind of dials and stuff, which is super cool. All 3D. That is pretty cool. We also got like a Kia, what is this? A Kia Sportage, probably 2025 fictional. Oh, I can just tell right away, even though the photo's kind of blurry. But this thing is super cool. A lot of people like Kia and Hyundai, and there isn't really a lot in Greenville right now, so that is pretty cool. I know a lot of people probably like that. It's just a regular like RP car. We have the pre-runner coming, maybe in this update, probably not. I'm assuming in this update, like the highway update, they're of course going to add the map expansion and probably like the Jaguar cars, I'm assuming, since they're going to have kind of like a Jaguar license update. I think they're adding 3 cars. I already got the first leak, which is the Jaguar E-Type. Yeah, it's right here. It kind of looks like a Corvette. I made a video previously, and a lot of people are saying this is like a Corvette C1 or C2. I think a C2, but it is a Jaguar E-Type, so this thing is super cool. I wonder how much this thing's gonna cost. Probably like 120, 130, maybe even 200,000. I mean, it's a classic Jag, but they're worth like a good amount, but not like crazy, not like $1 million. That's pretty cool. And supposedly there's gonna be 2 other just licensed cars, probably coming from this brand, because they usually do themes with kind of updates. So, and it did say like two of them are iconic classics, so I'm assuming that it's this car and then another iconic, maybe like an XKS Jaguar, something classic, XKR, I think that's more newer. An E-Pace would be really cool, an F-Type would be cool in Greenville, so just stuff like that I feel like would be cool. Maybe it could be considered with this kind of update with Jaguar. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it in this video. We have the Saab, we have some other leaks, which these are all been showed like a billion times now, but we haven't really gotten any new information apart from these leaks. But new house is coming in this update. I don't know what this kind of house style is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be something similar that they have in game, or just maybe like a townhouse, or like maybe that barn or whatever house kind of thing they showed. I don't even know what you call this, but this is super cool. Stay tuned if you want to just get more Greenville updates. This update is going to be dropping in like probably 2 weeks from now, so stay tuned. I'll be making sure to keep everyone updated if we get just more info, and yeah, peace out.